Hey guys, I received a lot of positive feedback in a video I posted a while back containing Alcott. After Josh had died and I was separated from Link, I wasn't exactly spitting out commands and communicating with the two of them as much as I normally would. In editing, it left a lot of dead air. It got me thinking about making a tips and tricks video instead. Most people who have watched my videos from the past already know about our trophy procedure. If anyone of trophy age dies, we try to hide a trophy so that the enemy will have to quest and grow. Plans have a tendency to get sloppy, and these tips and tricks might help you take advantage of any little opening that you possibly can. When it comes to fighting clans, I have a repertoire of tips and tricks that I keep floating around in the back of my mind that I can draw from that better help myself in these situations. Camouflage is easily my number one must-do in survival games. There are many dinosaurs in this game that have default or even cheap skins that are easily camouflageable. Not only is it good for escaping, it's also great for creating an ambush. With grassy greens, dusty grays, earthy browns, even a backer skin can make the scars disappear. When picking camo skins, try to pick natural colors with wild-like patterns to help blend into your foreground. With a good skin, even a trike can disappear. Let's put it to the test. How easy is it for you to spot the trike on the left? Let's try a harder one. Can you spot the trike on the right? It's actually on the left. Because you expected it to be on the right, you didn't think to look on the left. It's pretty easy to subvert a player's expectations. Let's try this. This is a pretty vibrant red Sarco, isn't it? Surely it would stand out like a sore thumb in this earthy brown canyon, right? Knowing Sarcos, they're probably going through the canyon to go to Healing Springs. This is the canyon we're going to be searching. Surely we'll find it. There's several avenues, but they all lead to only two places, either Hot Springs or Rockfall. There's no footprints leading this way. Let's head back towards Hot Springs. You'd think the Sarco would be here, right? Well, I can't assure you that the Sarco was still hiding inside those canyons. You might want to go back and find it if you didn't see it. In fact, there were 5 different dinosaurs hidden in the canyon that you may have missed. There's an Alio. Yep, there he is. In addition to the Alio, there is a Metri, a duck, and a Barth hiding in plain sight with their camouflage skins. Let me know in the comments below how long it took you to find any of them. I assure you that they were there. You could still hide even without a camouflage skin. See those footprints there? I'm sure if you were chasing somebody, you would want to keep following those footprints. Meanwhile, your clever prey was hidden in the bushes off to your left. Backing up over previously placed footprints can throw off a player's expectations on where you've run. It can be really tricky to pull off sometimes, so don't rely on it. Having a good exiting strategy can be a matter of life and death. Knowing where you can run and escape means that you can fight another day. Although running aside water may sound like a good barrier for approaching dinosaurs, if they have any aquatic dinosaurs are more efficient at swimming than running. It means that in a stand game, they can catch you by swimming and then catch you by land. It's best if we just don't run by water. I personally don't like caves. It's easy to get cornered. But if you know that you can squeeze into a hole that a large dinosaur cannot, by all means. It could give you just enough time to log out. This aloe, for example, can easily squeeze into this cave, especially if it's being chased by a Suko. But if you know that you're fighting your clan, try not to linger long. They can easily get another dino to squeeze into the hole and take you out. This Rex, for example, although larger, can easily fit into the hole. If it does come down to a fight, consider some of these tricks. Certain dinosaurs have some attacks that sound just like some of their basic calls. You can juke out some big attacks, leaving the dinosaur open to free hit. A 2 call isn't exactly like a stomp sound, but if you hide behind some bushes, you can take advantage of a player not knowing exactly the sound and juke them out. A player might not know the difference. If a player is expecting you to stomp and they hear a sound similar to a stomp sound, they might confuse the 2 call, go in for an attack just to run into a stomp later on. It isn't foolproof, but somebody will fall for it. This is the same for both sides. You can mock charge, causing a preemptive stomp, leaving a dinosaur vulnerable for free hit. The Suko, for example, see how long it takes for me to bite immediately after stomping? If you're quick enough, you can get 1 to 3 hits. Look at this Paki, for example. It's one of the few dinosaurs that has a call that sounds exactly like the charge. You can give off the illusion of being an inexperienced player, telegraphing that you're gonna attack regardless, only just to mock charge. In my opinion, I would save this technique for the most tricky and challenging players. Players learn quickly and may not fall for your trick after a while. Spend time in single player. Familiarize yourself with your dinosaur's movements and the environment that you'd like to spend the most time in. This is a good example. You'll see how I use the bushes to obscure vision of would-be chasers. Swerving to the left and using this rock would force them to swing to the right. With a quick twist, Dask can get a free hit. You can choose to exit or chase their tail. Same for the Samarga. Trees and rocks are a great way to force a player into a controlled situation. Oftentimes they run into trees and obstacles not paying attention, giving you a chance to escape or get free damage on them. This Dask, for example, it turns pretty good. In combination with backing up or turning your hips away, you can keep your butt away from would-be attackers and still manage to get free body shot. In my opinion, the best turn goes to Hat. There's no reason it should turn this good. I mean, look how good it turns and it crouches. That's ridiculous! I know this is a rather touchy subject, but let's talk about babies. You gotta kill them. If you're going to clan-dominated area, the people who are there, whether they're babies or adults, are more than likely a part of the clan that dominates the area. Babies are useful. They can body block, they can summon, they can heal if they have the right abilities, they can buff, or even bone break you if you run into the baby Dask with bone break. By killing a baby in a clan area, that means that baby cannot log onto that account in the area for 10 minutes. You're giving yourself the best chance possible by eliminating one player out of that group. Amargas, but like all other tail-attacking dinosaurs, they're pretty easy to cheese right now, and I'm hoping this tip here might help you when it comes to fighting. Swerving from left to right even a tiny bit makes it difficult for a dino to bite the tip of your tail. The only problem is, with every turn you do, you lose straight distance. If you're running against apexes, keep swerving in moderation. Another thing to consider is from which direction to attack from. This video is pre-directional tail attack patch. In the case of an Amarga, it swings its tail to the right first, and then the left. Try to keep your enemy on your right so that your tail attack is quicker. If players are on your left side, they have more time to predict your swing and move out of the way. As of now, stomp damage isn't reduced by locational damage. The tip of a tail receives the same amount of stomp damage as a headshot. If you can nip the tip of the tail with a stomp, take it. I would suggest spending time in single player getting a feel for the stomp's AoE range. A lot of players have a tendency to retreat to a cliff edge for safety. In the case of an Amarga, try not to keep your tail directly pointed towards your enemies. The very tip of an Amarga's tail doesn't deal damage, and some players can sit quite close and nip at it freely to get some extra damage. In situations like this, you should instead turn sideways. Even if an enemy tries for your face, you can still stomp. Swerving from left to right may add additional chaos to your coverage and make it all the more difficult for them to attack. One thing I do like is getting up on rocks that are impossible looking. If a tail fight fails, knowing which rocks you can sneak up on is game changing, especially if you can knock back players. There's at least 2 rocks in Young Grove just like this that you can climb up on. I suggest you find them in single player. There are a lot of rocks that can seem impossible to climb. Even this one seems pretty steep. When climbing, I avoid climbing from the front and back. The tail and head hitboxes cause weird collisions, especially when you're crouched. I suggest rubbing your side against rock faces and looking for the perfect cliff edge. You'll never know where you can get. Hey guys, this is postscript and non-inebriated Alcazar. I had forgotten to mention a couple of things during my video that I feel are super important. This tips and tricks video is pretty short and there's a lot more that you can learn. There's so many great YouTubers out there that are far better at PvP than me. I would really suggest going and watching them. YouTubers like Hunya DeCrazy, The Evil Toby, Boogeyman YouTube, and several other YouTubers. I'd honestly go blue in the face trying to say them all out loud. PvP Daith inspired me to give Duck a try, and if you haven't seen these YouTubers already, I highly suggest you go to their channels. And make sure you subscribe to their channels. This video took a long time for me to do. It took me a while to work up the courage to speak this script that I wrote out, and I made the mistake of reading it out when I was inebriated. So I hope you enjoy these bloopers that I have at the end from my failing attempts. Most people who have watched our videos from the past will know about our trophy procedure. Stutter! If anyone of trophy age dies, we try to hide or destroy the... If anyone of trophy age tries to die... Yeah, okay, of course somebody tries to die. Camouflage is easily my must-do. Camouflage is easily my number one. Camouflage is easily my must. Camouflage is easily my must. Editing Holly, I'm sorry. Even a backer skin offers lots of browns that are good enough to hide even your bars. I didn't realize this was gonna be so fucking hard when I was drunk. Damn, dude. I don't know how other fucking YouTubers do this. God damn it. Especially if they're expecting you to... I just fell over my keyboard. You can give off the illusion that you're an inexperienced flavor. You can give off the... Alcazar! Come on! Wow, I can't even fucking see the words that I'm focusing on now. Great. So now I have to highlight it. That's great. Kinda like if you were a string reached across the end of the room. Why did I have to give such a crazy example? Kind of like if you took a long string. Kind of like if you took a long string and reached it from one end of the room to the other. Kind of like if you took one string and... Kind of like if you took a string and reached it from one end of a room to the other and zigzag. I'm gonna have to fucking write this when I'm sober. Holy shit. What the fuck did I write? I wrote this like a month ago. What the fuck? Kind of like if you took a string and reached it from one end of the room to the other and then zigzagged it from left to right. The string is no longer able to reach the distance. Yeah. Just fucking zigzagged it and like keeps swerving in moderation. Yeah. If you run into a group with apexes, don't even worry about tilt-up control. Just fucking run. Apexes are stupid and have a stupid amount of road speed. So is Dash. Fuck Dash. Man, I don't think I was even sober when I was fucking writing this shit. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what did I write here? Another thing to consider is from which the direction of L. I can't read. If someone is on your left side, they may have. If someone is on your left side, they may have just enough time. Oh my god, Josh! Thank God you're fucking here.
Hello.
Oh my fucking god, Josh! I can't fucking make it through this shit.
Why?
I'm so fucking drunk. I can't do this.
Then why are you trying to do it?
Because I'm halfway through.
If you're drunk, what good does that do?
I can't fucking read. I've read the same line like 10 times and I can't do it, and I need your encouragement to tell me I'm good. Josh, how did you sleep?
Well, I never fell asleep until a while after your message.
You son of a bitch. You told me to wake you up after an hour, and I spammed you and you said stop. And I said,
Yep.
Okay.
I said stop.
You fucking bitch. This is gonna make some good bloopers. Because they have some weird issue, like they need you to wipe their butt or something.
How are you trying to drink and do this? What's wrong with...
I've been trying all day to do this, and I've just been, every time I sit down and I start trying to read from this up here, I go, oh man, I don't have the confidence to do this, and I get up and I go paint my room, but then I come back and I'm like, yeah, I have the confidence to do this, and then I go, hey guys, how you doing? And then I, like, get the scares, then I get up and go paint the porch, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. And then I come back, like, 2 hours later, I find we're exhausted, and I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? 9% alcohol content, or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm on an empty stomach, and I've had all 6 of these, and I'm fucking fucked up. Well, I count 5 cans here, but I don't know where the 6th one is, so...
Probably in the trash.
I hope so. Should I be worried if it's not in the trash? They might have enough time to predict your tail attack from the... Oh. They may have... What did I write? Okay, I gotta zoom in really close. Why is Link's not joining in here? As of now, stop. Damn it. I would suggest spending time...
No, I'm trying not to sneeze.
Achoo! Bless you. Achneeze.
Hey, do your video.
Oh, wow. Fuck you. Actually, I love you for helping me. See, I wrote this and I can't even fucking read it, Josh. Just don't use a Clifford. Oh my god, I'm fucking moving
Don't use a Clifford?
Don't use a Clifford, the big red dog.
There you go, you did it. Clap. Clap for all. He read the whole sentence correctly. Fucking old CD player over here.
I'm sorry. I'm so impaired right now. You have no idea. I'm sure. No, you have no fucking idea, because I have such a great metabolism that I just burn through alcohol like it's no problem. I don't get drunk, because I'm Josh and I'm awesome.
Alright, now for the next sentence. This one's a long one.
This is a paragraph, Josh. I'm scared. I'm trembling in my boot. Okay, I'm done. GG. I'm saving this. It's done.
Good job.